Hi, I'm Eric Estrada. I'm here today at Wake Up Tahoe, and today we'll be talking about paddleboarding, rock climbing, LTCC wilderness education classes, community education, and Tahoe National Park.
So stay tuned, there's going to be a test on this episode of Wake Up Tahoe. Stay with us.
Coming to you from the 12th floor of the Mont Bleu Resort Casino and Spa on the beautiful south shore of Lake Tahoe, this is Wake Up Tahoe with Dreu Murin. Wake Up Tahoe is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Good morning, welcome to Wake Up Tahoe with Dreu Murin. It is Monday here in Lake Tahoe, coming to you live from the Mont Bleu Resort Casino and Spa overlooking Edgewood Golf Course. Absolutely stunning view, isn't it?
It's amazing.
We say that every day, and every day I just sit here and I'm like, wow. That's incredible out there. I mean, you can just sit here for like an hour and just watch it out there. But we don't have that kind of time. We have Damien Estrada. I almost called you Eric Estrada. Damien Estrada on the show today. He's going to be my co-host for today. We got a lot to cover in today's show, Damien. My gosh.
Lots.
Where are we going to cover? Sponsored by like paddleboard companies, bouldering companies, skincare products. On the cover of like, I don't know, Us Weekly later on this week.
Blowing up.
Blowing up. We're going to talk a lot about all that coming up. But first of all, your weather brought to you by Getaway Reno Tahoe. 72 degrees and sunny throughout the day today. Lots of people got out on the water over the weekend. I'll tell you, El Dorado Beach was just packed from what I hear. So good for all those people. Even then, things start to cool down midweek. We're looking at 56 degrees and cooler moving Wednesday forward. But that's not going to shake up any of us paddleboarders, right?
No, we're always out there training.
Always out there training.
Yeah.
And we got to start training because Wednesday Night SUP Series is what we're going to lead off with. Damien Estrada, one of the top contenders in Wednesday Night SUP Series through South Tahoe Stand-Up Paddle over at El Dorado Beach. You, Tom Gant, and Mike Gabor, head-to-head every single week. I mean,
You forgot one.
Who did I forget?
Julianne Brackett. Right, don't forget
Julianne Brackett, the only female.
Yeah.
Now, you got beat by her a couple of times, just saying.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
But she is amazing.
Yeah.
You guys have a good, fun battle every Wednesday night.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite races was I was going head to head with Julianne, and the last buoy turn, she got me with this amazing buoy turn, and it's just great entertainment.
It is when you get beat by a girl.
Yeah, when you get beat by a girl.
And you didn't even cry. I was surprised. I was like, poor Damien. I went over to console him. He's like, good job, Julianne. But it's good to see him. She's a heck of an athlete.
Oh, she's amazing.
Oh, man, we're going to have her on the show here in the next couple of weeks talking about Wednesday Night SUP Series and Race the Lake of the Sky, which you definitely participated in. But first things first, Lake Tahoe Community College. We got a real professor on the show today.
Yes, an esteemed professor.
You get the white lab coat and everything?
No, not the white lab coat. It's usually just filled with chalk.
Oh, chalk works.
Yeah.
They still have chalk?
They have chalk for the climbing.
Okay.
For my
that
outdoor
kind.
classes, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the outdoor classes you teach over there.
So I teach the rock climbing classes at the college, and also a class called the Fundamentals of Outdoor Leadership, which is a backpacking 4-day class. Yeah.
And rock climbing, obviously very, very popular around the Lake Tahoe Basin.
Yeah, we're starting to discover this is a world-class
Sure.
training place for climbing, and just recently with all the bouldering development, there's probably 20 to 30,000 bouldering routes and climbing routes combined in Tahoe, so it's definitely a world-class place.
What's the difference between bouldering and rock climbing, or are they kind of the same thing?
So bouldering is climbing without ropes, and usually you have these pads, these real thick pads underneath you, and so what you're doing in bouldering is you're really working on hard moves, and the problems are really short, maybe anywhere from 8 to 20 feet. Sometimes they get a little taller, but you don't have to worry about any of the climbing equipment, harnesses, ropes, or anything.
Don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Just put a bed mattress on the bottom. I'll be fine.
Yeah, and so climbing is more using ropes and protection and climbing higher cliffs.
I'm guessing this is not something you want to do without the proper instruction.
Exactly.
Just going to throw that out there. It's not like you just get a bunch of guys and go have a 12-pack and go boulder.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, but you always have to use proper judgment anytime you're climbing. There's obviously fatal consequences that can happen, with climbing and bouldering. Bouldering I think more people actually get injured bouldering. So there's actually a lot of safety involved with it that we're starting to learn how to do it a little better and safer. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, tell us about the class. What's the class entail?
So I do actually 3 rock climbing classes. There's a beginning rock climbing class. So that's set for anyone who's never rock climbed, and we take them through the basics, teach them how to put on a harness.
The right way.
The right way.
Do you ever have people put it on upside down and backwards and all that?
No.
No?
They're pretty easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. And then we teach them how to tie the knots. And then we teach them the process of what's called blaying. And so that's the person really holding the rope while the climber ascends the cliff.
That's all in the beginner class.
That's all in the beginner class.
So you cover all the details. And then we get into more complicated classes.
Yeah, the intermediate class we go into proper placements for protection and how to build up top rope anchors, and we deal more with climbing movement, how to actually move on the rock.
And the class is called what?
So that class is called the intermediate rock climbing.
Mm-hmm. And you can get all these signed up at Lake Tahoe Community College.
At Lake Tahoe Community College.
And you're the instructor.
I am the instructor.
Yeah, I bet you have a ton of girls in your class, don't you?
I think it's a good.
I guarantee you got a bunch of girls in your class, doesn't it? Hey, we're going to take a quick break. We got Damien Estrada on the show today. We'll take a quick break here on Wake Up Tahoe. We'll be back talking more rock climbing, bouldering, and about 50 other things you do. We'll be back.
At Maui Jim, we're not just making premium RX sunglasses. We're pioneering what RX sunglasses will look like in the future, with unmatched clarity, color enhancement, and the widest field of view possible.
The Maui Jim lens has a proprietary film, anti-reflective coating on the back side. It has a bi-gradient mirror on the front side, and all of these layers give Maui Jim the color enhancers, which makes your colors pop when you wear them. With Maui Passport, we do wrap prescriptions better than anyone in the industry.
We digitize the back side, and you have perfect vision everywhere, not just through the center.
Quite simply, they're the best lens out there. You have good clear vision across the entire width of the lens, which I've never seen in any other prescription sunglasses.
One of the best things here at Maui Jim is being able to work with the most high-tech equipment out there.
If you run a digital lab, your accuracy is 10 times more than what it is in a conventional lab.
Surface line is completely automated, finish is automated, and so we can go fast and efficient while still maintaining quality.
The efficiency of the RX lab is incredible. The processes they have in place, the turn time, we're able to exceed our customers' expectation by getting them a really great product in a very short amount of time.
We exceed customers' expectation by offering a little bit of aloha in everything we do. We treat people like we want to be treated, and it seems to make people happy.
Maui Jim as a company is a partner, and that partnership goes from our reps to the lab and everybody else. We have been in practice for 55 years, and we developed our relationship with our patients through quality and through care, and Maui's doing the same thing for us.
The customer care department is the largest department at Maui Jim. That's no accident.
They're treating my patients like I like to treat my patients.
Maui Jim is committed to delivering the best experience possible. That's the Aloha spirit. That's Maui Jim. Welcome to our world. Welcome to color.
Welcome back to the show. Damien Estrada on the show with me. We're talking at the break. Adria just signed up for every single class you offer.
Perfect. Yeah.
She's like, does he do it topless? I'm like, Adria! She asked me to do the show here topless too, and I'm like, this is a kid-friendly show. Anyway, intermediate, beginners, advanced, you offer them all like Tahoe Community College.
Yeah, Introduction to Lead is our advanced one, and so you learn how to put in pieces while you climb up, basically.
Now, can you challenge the classes? Can I say, you know what? I'll be on beginner. I just want to go straight to advanced.
With the proper experience, you don't need the prerequisites. So
okay.
Yeah, you can sign up for any of them.
Hey, real quick, Burger Challenge coming up. Wednesday night, Hard Rock Cafe. We've been talking about this forever. Everybody shows up, builds their own burger. We have a group of esteemed judges. One, John LaRue here from Mont Bleu Resort Casino. They sample these, they judge them, and we're going to give all the money we raise to charity. So it's a great cause. Hard Rock Cafe, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. You actually have experience in this, because we were trying to get Damien. We're like, hey, you should come build a burger, call it the Boulder Burger with a side of drool for Adra. But no, you actually have a sandwich named after you.
Yes, at my favorite eatery, the Divided Sky, best hangout in Tahoe, the Estrada Mount. Yeah.
Is that on the menu?
It's on the menu. Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I need to get a Drew with a U burger or a Drew with a U side salad or something. They'd probably give me a side salad first. They'd be like, okay, you can have the Drew with a U side salad. And then they, you got to progressively, so you're on the menu.
Yeah, somehow I made it on it.
Divided Sky. Now, Divided Sky over off of, what's it called? Over there?
It's over in Myers, Highway 50.
Yeah, Adra's like, I had that sandwich. She's had everything Damien's had. Hey, real quick, let's move over here. Our audience getting highly involved in the show today. Kids outdoor classes. That's cool that you focus on the kids, because kids are up and coming to the futures and get them exposed to the outdoors rather than playing video games and going to prison.
Oh, it's definitely a passion of mine. The 4 things I do through community education is I teach a kids rock climbing class and a paddleboarding class with Julianne. Yeah. And so for me, the big things for that are connecting the kids with nature.
Sure.
We live in Tahoe National Park, so it gives them that intimate connection with Tahoe National Park. It gives them also the ability to deal with fear and stress, which is a great thing for kids.
Is that because they're hanging from a rope like 200 feet above the earth?
Exactly.
I would have a lot of fear and stress too.
Exactly. And then lastly is the physical fitness, amazing physical fitness with those 2 sports. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, let's get them out. What have you noticed with kids these days? Different. Everybody says, "Oh, kids these days," No, like when we were that age, we were a lot more, better. Seriously, everybody always says that. Kids these days.
No, I love kids, and as soon as you put them in those elements, they love it, right?
Yeah.
They connect with them really quickly, and like you, I think kids face this technological advancement we face, and so I really want to get them away from being on screen time and being in the real world.
That's so fascinating. Let's talk about this book that you have here. For everybody visiting Tahoe, you talked about 30 to 40,000 locations to go bouldering. Obviously, you have a checklist for this type of thing.
I would say in the greater Tahoe area, it'll be forever that there's just rocks everywhere.
Sure.
But the bouldering has really developed in the last 5 years. Just every season there's a new big spot that's happening. And so
it's like a trend. Like, this spot, and everybody converses there.
Exactly. And now with this new guidebook that's come out in the last 2 weeks, it's really going to put Tahoe on the map as a world-class bouldering destination.
That's fantastic. What's some of your favorite bouldering locations around Tahoe, Damien Estrada?
I love being around Emerald Bay. There's some great stuff.
Sure.
I was down over near Kybers the other day, near Phantom Spires. This place called The Ghost is a really scenic spot. So not only is the climbing amazing, but the settings are amazing in Tahoe. So you get lake views. It's world class.
Probably some of the best locations to kind of have a date.
Sure,
it's like one of those things. It's like you invite her, and if she makes it, she's a keeper. If she doesn't make it, it's like, next one.
Yeah,
right?
Play dates are the best.
This is a fascinating guide. It actually shows you how to go up the rocks and whatnot. Pretty cool. Catch this book at it's Dave Hatchett.
Yeah, Dave Hatchett, Sports LTD.
Put this whole thing together. That's a very, very concise guide. Hey, we're going to talk stand-up paddling in a minute. And you just paddled over the weekend. Getting in shape.
Yeah, getting ready for the Wednesday night races.
Is that what it is? Is that all you do to get in shape other than boulder?
Those are my 2 things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Damien Estrada, classes at Lake Tahoe Community College and bouldering. Grab this book, a very comprehensive guide to everything around Tahoe, and that's really cool. But you don't really think of that as much around Tahoe.
Yeah.
A lot of people go to Yosemite and whatnot. You ever done that Half Dome?
Yep, done Half Dome. Then all the major climbs in Yosemite.
You ever done the Mount Rushmore?
Haven't done that yet.
Hanging off the nose. We're going to take another break. We'll come back and talk paddleboarding with Damien Estrada and all your sponsors you got going on along with it. Hey, put in a good word for me, will you?
Oh.
All right. We'll be back right after this. back to the show. Still talking bouldering, but first things first, we are going to kick off a concert series in the Heavenly Village. Tahoe Radio and Wake Up Tahoe have produced Heavenly Village concert series coming this weekend. Kicking off Friday night, Trey Stone will be taking center stage. Part of a 9-week concert series going to be happening. We got a list of great bands. We're going to unveil it on the show on Wednesday, so keep it tuned right here. Some of these bands will blow your mind. I got guys wearing spandex on stage. That's how exciting this is. Tell you what, going to be a concert series for the ages, and then we're going to finish it up Celebrity Golf Weekend with a band from Las Vegas. They're going to play it 2 days, Damien Estrada. You might want to get in with these guys. Yes, the lead singer from Warrant will be on stage. That's right. We're not piddling around.
I want my cherry pie.
You want your cherry pie. See, I wanted my cherry pie, but I guess that's not the way the song goes.
Okay.
She likes cherry pie or something. But we're going to have a bunch of big-name artists playing in that concert series. That'll be Celebrity Golf Weekend. Super excited for that. And WFC, World Fighting Championships, returns to Mont Bleu Resort Casino and Spa this Sunday. Matt McGovern saying it's going to be a card for the ages as they bring it back here to center stage. So, got to set up the octagon. You know, if you're having little problems with your relationship right now, sign up for the card. Say, hey, you know, can I get on the card? My old lady, me and her. Although then you'll be embarrassed because she'll whoop the crap out of you in this octagon, and then all of a sudden now you just, anyway, you can do that. I don't know if that's really possible, but you can give them a call, 888-829-7630. Show for the entire ages. There we have it right there. Damien Estrada, real quick, first things first, we're going to talk paddleboarding, but we have a bouldering competition coming to Myers.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's called the Myers Bouldering Competition?
Myers Bouldering Competition. Dr. Josh Walsh puts it on. It's third year this year, late September. A great event. People go boulder all day, fill up their scorecards, come back to the Divided Sky. They have live music, food, beverage, slacklining, dyno comp. Just a great event. Yeah, great community event.
And when is that?
This is late September.
Late September. We'll cover it. We'll have more information on that. So you talked about scoring. I didn't know this was a competition.
Oh, yeah, it's a competition. So actually the winner of the last 2 years has been a 19-year-old guy named Eric Sanchez, an amazing climber from Livermore.
Is he coming back? Or
of course he's coming back.
Do you guys like, Nancy Kerrigan him or something?
No, I think he's coming back, but a good friend of mine plays second, and he's been hurt a little bit, but maybe he'll do well. Another friend of mine got hurt during the competition. I think you can give him a run for his money. Yeah,
that's going to be exciting. Is that a spectator sport?
It is a spectator sport, so it's usually the climbers are around the boulders looking at everyone. It's more friendly than anything.
Okay, so they're not like critiquing, like, grab left hand or something like that.
Oh, they're giving, that's called beta. They're definitely giving beta. But
beta.
Yeah.
I get a lot of beta. I get a lot of beta from the crowd around here. Stand-up paddleboard. I want to finish up with this because this is your real passion, isn't it?
They're both my passions. I love them. I feel blessed to live here in Tahoe and be able to do them every day, basically. Right.
Summer has got to be one of your favorite times of year.
Yeah. I love Tahoe every day. It doesn't matter to me. It's just an amazing place to live. But
let's get right into it. You're sponsored by SUP.
SUP is a great local board company. What I love SUP is they're a 1% member of the planet, so 1% of their profit goes to environmental issues, right? Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Where are they based out of?
They're based out of Squaw.
Squaw, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then your other sponsors?
My other sponsors are Rise Designs, so they're based out of Myers. They do nature-inspired design clothing, really awesome stuff. Yumidita, skincare.
I see that nice glow.
Yeah.
That's a nice glow. That skincare product's working for you.
And Lake Tahoe, the best shrimp taco in the world.
Gosh, gotta be good to have a food sponsor.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm jealous of that. Wednesday night SUP series, we've been talking about it all show. Kick off next week here at El Dorado Beach. So what are we looking for this year? Maybe a sweep, 10-week sweep? What?
I've been training all winter long, but we all know that there's just some great competitors down here on the South Shore. Occasionally we'll get some North Shore paddlers here too, but for me it's just more about being part of that community of amazing people, paddlers.
Explain this to me. You wear booties while on the board. Everybody else is barefooted. You're in booties. What do you have, like plantar fasciitis or something?
I don't know. I just got used to the booties, but now I'm going without the booties.
Oh,
yeah,
everybody's giving him enough crap.
Yeah.
You're taking enough crap.
Yeah, the booty boy. I don't want to be the booty boy.
Wednesday night SUP series does kick off next Wednesday night, El Dorado Beach, South Tahoe Stand Up Paddle, a great supporter of that event. And we're going to finish up things right here. Race the Lake of the Sky coming back for a second consecutive year, expected to be bigger and better than ever. And you played a huge role in that last year.
Yeah, it's an amazing event. The distance races, all I remember is going into Emerald Bay with some world-class paddlers, and it was like a dream come true. Just paddling around Finette Island with Danny Ching, Candace Appleby. I mean, what else can you ask for?
So how did it feel? Most paddlers never even saw them. Like, I mean, you kept up with them for a majority of that race. That's got to be a pretty good feeling.
Yeah, it was, for me, my first long-distance race. I had done that tour before a lot of times. I've been in Emerald Bay probably like over 100 times.
Sure.
So just that was a special one though, to be with all those amazing paddlers.
And Adria right now is down at the sports book putting her money on you to win Race the Lake of the Sky this year over Danny Ching and Candace Appleby.
Oh.
So
the pressure's building.
Yeah. Expectations?
I just wanted. When I got a time of around 2:45, so I want to get 2:30 this year. That's what I'm shooting for.
2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's pretty quick around Emerald Bay, isn't it? I'll be right back. Anyway, Damien Estrada, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. Can't wait to see you next Wednesday. Wednesday night SUP series. Come see Damien. You know Adria will be there. Go Damien with her sign. She loves signs. We're going to be back. Adria will be back from the sports book and on set talking about her daily update. We'll see what she has to say. Stay with us.
Hey, this is Todd Jackson here with Big Blue Adventure at the Emerald Bay Trail Run, standing on Lester Beach with beautiful Lake Tahoe behind me on a spectacular September day, and we're here at the finish of one of our trail runs, which is along the coast of Lake Tahoe here. We started in Eagle Point Campground this morning, and we ran about 7.5 miles up here to the finish. This is part of the Tahoe Trail Running Series, one of 8 or 9 events that happen throughout the year in Lake Tahoe. We had about 170 runners today from all over here, California, Nevada, and there's quite a few out-of-state people too. That's one of the nice things about Tahoe, is it is such a destination that we draw people that are traveling throughout the country. Running in Lake Tahoe is pretty spectacular. I mean, it's pretty hard to beat. A lot of people say that, but if you look behind me, you can see that it really is hard to beat here. We've got great trails, a lot of different terrain, a lot of different elevations, either flat courses or ones that have a lot of climbing. Beautiful pine trees, just scenic, exposures all over the place. Yeah, and the Tahoe Trail Running Series has several events and a lot of different distances, and we really cater to pretty much any entrant level. Meaning there's kids races, there's 5Ks for beginners, and a lot of the people that are racing out here are actually very, very talented, world-class athletes. We also recently just added the Heavenly Mountain Run, which is a great event in South Lake Tahoe. We have quite a variety: distance races, 50Ks, 5Ks, and kids races.
Welcome back to the show. Adria now joins us on set for your daily update. But first of all, on our Facebook today, and don't forget, visit our website, wakeuptahoe.com. Adria put up, this is a very, very good post.
I know.
Where did you find this? You make this up yourself?
You know, I spend all weekend long thinking of the right thing to put out on Mondays. And I will tag certain people on it. Feel free to tag your friends. Because I feel like every Monday you need to have started the new week with something really calming, soothing, inspirational, or something to really make you think. Like that.
Okay. So continue.
As long as we look... Do we look skinny?
Adria's got your daily up to date. Adversity. I love the word.
Adversity. And what's the, right here, read me what the definition is.
Adversity, she phonetically printed it out so I could actually say the word. It is a noun. That's good to know. Difficulties, misfortune, synonyms are the synonyms for it. Disaster, distress, hardship.
Mm-hmm. And you know, that's kind of like with bouldering too. It kind of fits together because the fear for the children, especially fear and stress in life, and learning to come together and be able to accept that life is full of adversity.
Not just children,
There's going to be
though.
challenges in life, and it's how you solve the problem. I thought about this before I came
Damien's
in.
like, yeah, amen, amen.
I work with children too. I played roller derby. I used to hit girls. So.
Speaking of Tahoe Derby Dames, congratulations.
Yep, good job to them. And we do want to say thank you to the Grim Reapers for coming up from Merced as well.
And getting their
So
butts
getting
kicked.
back to tips for overcoming adversity. This is your Mystical Monday, and we just want to let you know that having strength and confidence it helps in the ability to conquer and your future obstacles. A Greek philosopher once said, adversity has the effect of drawing out strength and qualities of a man that would have lain dormant in his absence.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good to know. So that's good.
Okay.
I would like to say that because how can it just say woman? It just says man.
I think that's the universal.
Okay.
The universal.
Should say human beings.
Since we're human, it's easy to get caught up in self-pity, unfairness of life, and the why me.
Okay.
But when we do, we fail to recognize the opportunities for wisdom and growth.
Okay.
So when you are having problems in business and life and relationships, coming back and saying, what can I learn from this? That is how you can do it. And so be aware of and accept that adversity is inevitable in life. So
Inevitable,
it's got,
yeah.
and you thank you.
It's inevitable, little. Yeah.
It's
inevitable.
inevitable.
Inevitable. That's a good point, though, because I mean, like myself, you go through those periods of times where you're like, man, I am learning a lot. I am being tested to no end.
Uh-huh.
It's true. Everything seems to all hit you at once. They say that goes in threes, but for a lot of us, it goes in 33s.
You know, it
so like
happens
33
quite a bit,
things.
and it's how you deal with it and what you take from those challenges. So there's always going to be challenges in life. There's going to be people that don't like you. That doesn't matter. There's always going to be people that do like you. So surround yourself with good people.
There you go. Don't resort to medication like the most of
No,
America.
it says right here, build your internal resources. So strength, courage, and discipline. Understand that there's going to be challenges. One of the things I learned at Safe Haven Chiropractic was actually breathing and taking in those breaths and, those breaths and being like visualizing the challenge and then being able to go in there and accept in a very calm, cool, and collected manner. Build your external resources, and that's having an encouraging support system, families and friends.
Work out.
It's like I'm friends with you and you're friends with me and we're nice people.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's how that works.
That's good to know.
Yes.
And don't stop breathing, ever. That's not a good thing.
Don't stop breathing. Take inspiration and learn from others who have dealt with and have been successful through adversity. People such as Helen Keller.
She did a lot.
She did a lot,
Yeah,
and
she
she
did a
didn't
lot.
have a lot to work with. Winston Churchill.
Uh-huh.
He was prime minister of the,
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah,
he
he did that.
Listen,
We're not going to go into it. This person named Wilma Rudolph, have you ever heard of this
No.
Olympian?
Tell me about her.
She was born prematurely, number 20 of 22 children. And she overcame double pneumonia, scarlet fever, and polio to become a 3-time gold medalist in the track in 1960 in the Rome Olympics.
1960. That's when people were tough.
Now that's called overcoming adversity.
Yeah.
It's saying you have no legs, but you just run a marathon. You have no arms, but you just bouldered. How did you do it? You figured out a way to do it.
You know what adversity is today in America?
What is it?
Losing your cell phone. You're like, oh my. Does that ever happen to you? Seriously, like, everybody in there was going,
Another way of overcoming adversity would
That's
be like
adversity.
Lindsay Lohan giving out cocaine.
That too. That's just
And
that losing your cell phone are about neck and neck.
J.K. Rowling is another person, poor, and just came up with all these things. So just remember that and appreciate when things are going smoothly in your life. Look for your learning opportunities and decide how are you going to be negative or positive in adversity? Are you going to take from it? Because honestly, be prepared to accept the worst should it occur and mentally prepare yourself and then figure out how to become better from it.
You know these by heart, don't you?
I worked very hard at this. It's been a lifelong practice of mine, actually. So adversity is something that I think everyone. It's like golf.
Yeah.
You just keep practicing, and you'll get better with age.
Or your middle name, like me. You got a couple local love-its today.
I do.
Here we go. Local love-its brought to you by the
Excited.
Sportsman right here in South Lake Tahoe, right off of 50.
What is this?
That is a water bottle.
Well, you can have that.
Thank you. Now, everybody loves these things. Very popular with the boulderers and the climbers, supposedly because they can't get, you can't poke them. Plus,
And
they're
you
great
can
for the
put your
environment.
Tahoe Blue vodka in it.
And the party goers. Exactly.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
With your vitamin drinks such as Golferade
And
or
you know what else
but
I use?
Golferade.
You know what else? I've also used these as buoys in your boat, like when you forget your buoy to anchor.
Mhm.
Just tie it on there. You got your little buoy floating out there. So that's
I'm not really
fantastic.
sure
The
how you
sportsman,
do that.
yeah, you can always.
Okay, what's this?
That looks like a.
It's a miniature bouldering pad.
There you go.
You put this underneath the little boulders and you put your little kids up and they on it. No.
How would you like it, like if you were really bouldering a mountain and this little guy was behind you? Like, I feel safe.
Well, you can. I think that if you're going bouldering, just strap it to your butt.
I need to be covered in completely in pads.
But yeah, you can get this at the Sportsman. It's next to the grocery outlet off Lake Tahoe Boulevard. Go on in there. They do have lots of fishing equipment. They're the only place in town that has really
good stuff.
No, they've got baseball equipment and stuff.
Okay.
And I don't want to take away from the book, though. I forgot that we also have the book was written by the gentleman at Sports LTD. So we have two great, wonderful.
These are good for you if you
places
start
to get
having
outdoor
hemorrhoid
equipment.
flare-ups. You just sit on one of these.
You know, I got one
Solves
for
it.
Paul Middlebrook.
Gets me a whole inch taller, too. I like it. Yeah, Paul Middlebrook is going to need one. That's going to do it for Wake Up Tahoe today. Adra, your local Lovitz sportsman, thank you, guys. Thank you to Damien Estrada, or they're known as Eric Estrada.
Thanks for having me on today, Drew.
You're
It was
welcome.
really nice. I'll come back again.
Wipe the drool off your face, Adrian. Yes, Damien, you can catch him all over the place. Catch him next Wednesday at Wednesday Night SUP Series. And for us here at Wake Up Tahoe, thanks for watching. Tomorrow will be Tuesday, and we have what?
Mike Heath from Zephyr Cove Resort will be on. And we also have another daily update from me. And it won't be as inspiring, but it will definitely be interesting, and I will figure out what it is soon.
Mike Heath's going to be talking about a special announcement they have coming to Zephyr Cove this summer for all you mountain bike fans out there. So keep it tuned. We'll see you tomorrow on Wake Up Tahoe.